And look, this is where we're heading to, my friends. Wilder's Art Studio, a place to thrive. I love this doodle book. You have so many different journals. This is fantastic. Look at all these. Oh, amazing. There is just so much variety.
It's almost my favorite place for art making, inside a little book. Oh. I can create inside a book. It's private, it's personal. Only I ever have to look inside it.
So you've shared with me lots of your amazing journals. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, I always say that any time that we create any piece of art at all, it's like inviting a mirror for us to look inside. And for me, I feel that when I'm curious about something that's going on inside of me, if I start asking myself a little bit about some personal questions in my artwork, then when I start to look at what I've created, it speaks back to me. It's like a dialogue. So I feel like I'm talking to myself through my art.
I love the way you say that. Not talking to yourself like she's crazy, dears, but actually having a little kind of conversation with yourself and working through some ideas or what's going on in your head, but doing it creatively in this process without speaking.
Without even speaking.
Without speaking. Tell me a little bit more about your inspirations.
Well, really, I would say that my inspirations come from looking at the world outside of me. In fact, if I hold up this book here, that reminds me of that, because this is one of my art pages, which is about the village I live in.
Look at the textures and the colours, my darlings.
Yeah, so it's not a picture of the village, but it's a picture about my day in the village. And there's a little stream that I was walking along. There was a bulbul chirruping in the background, and then in my village are lots of little old doors of kind of wiggity woggity broken down houses.
Oh, I love a little doorway.
So that particular page is all about what was happening outside of me. Sometimes a page might be about what's going on inside of me. Here we are.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah. And so I've done a little bit of talking to myself. I've done a little bit of looking at how I'm feeling. And then I've done a little bit of looking at how I would actually like to feel. Can you see that I want to feel really bouncy?
I can see.
And full of energy.
I love energy in that.
And I'd like to run up a hill.
Oh, yes. I mean, I'm not sure about running up hills, but yes, I see what you mean. You're desperate for some energy in that picture.
I am. And in here,
secret doorway.
I've written myself some secret messages to help me get a little bit more energetic so that I can run up more hills.
You changed, or you've taken a slightly step in a different direction, but you're still using education a lot, but you've taken it in more of an art therapy direction. What inspired you to do that?
I think probably this journaling practice, which I've been involved in my whole life.
So in discovering your parts about yourself through your own creativity, you feel that you want to bring that to others. You want them to be able to make some realizations or have some aha moments or have some calm moments, because that's what art's brought to you.
Yes, and actually it really does bring that to other people. Yes, and when you come into my little Wilder Art Studio, you can see that sometimes I might work with one person just like this, and we might create art together. And sometimes I have big groups of people and we create art together.
And I mean, I know that you do lots of different parts. I mean, art therapy can be very deep, or it can be more just about experiencing a process that helps you calm. Is that right?
Yes, that's a whole nother way that we can use art. We can use art for what's called self-regulation, which is calming ourselves down.
And I'm quite excited because our next chapter is going to be all about that, creative wellness through the doodle. And I'm Duchess Doodle, so I'm excited, children, very excited. Katie Flowers, thank you so much for sharing all about your art therapy journey today and the amazingness that you're bringing to young and old all around the world. Amazing.